Welcome back to my Clair Obscur 100% walkthrough. This is part 26, which is going to explore the world map a little bit more, then head into the next area. This area we're going to be going into now is probably the last big area to do for 100% guys. So yeah, once we get this next big area done, there's two more I think, but they're quite small in size when you compare it to that one. But from where we took control, we're going to head northwest to this little island, and in this red field, on the northwest corner, you should see two mimes. Yep, engage them in combat and then you've got to beat them all. One of these, for some reason, always dies straight away due to the burning. And then for the one remaining, I just break him with poor tier crash, of course, and then use Martel and do last chance and Stendhal. Or if the other one is still remaining, just use Phantom Strike instead. That should kill them both. Right, once they're defeated, yes, just behind them is another Lost Gestural. This is Lost Gestural number 7. 2 more to get. So yes, make sure you talk to it guys and send him back to the camp with Sastro. Right, once you've done so, we're going to head into the water. Yes, over here to the northwest, there'll be a diving spot. Dive down and grab a Colour of Lumina from deep down there. And then we're going to fly over to the southwest beach of the same island and you'll find this enemy down here. A chromatic enemy. We're going to take him out by just skipping Monoko, then I'm going to use Last Chance and Stendhal as Martel. Yeah, nice quick one to get through. This big area we're going to be doing, it's related to Martel's side quest as well. So we're going to be getting the Martel relationship trophy near the end of this video. But yes, once you beat him guys, in that kind of alcove just behind him, yes, you'll find some chroma. So grab that. And we'll come over northwest to a small beach across a river. And you want to enter the crows. So in the crows, there's these kind of like little blue crows just scattered around the area. There's 25 in total, assuming I counted right. I think I did. So you've got a few there. Near where you come in on the right, you want to head to the far left corner, you'll find a flag. And then near this flag there'll be a few more crows. So you've got one that kind of like wooden wheel type thing, and a few on this roll of sticks. Yeah, we've got another journal entry over here as well. So this is journal number 34. So journal expedition 34. Make sure you grab that one. On this kind of cage just to the right of that journal will be some more crows. Shoot them. And then make your way to the far right corner. Yes, there'll be a bunch more crows on these stacks of wood. And you'll find a Colour of Lumina.
Good stuff.
Yeah, make sure you grab that Colour of Lumina. I'm just going to finish shooting these. And you know once you shot them all, because the boss will appear. There'll be like a little cutscene and the boss will appear in the middle. If you don't appear, like it's not working for me now, because you missed one. Yeah, so I've missed one. It's this one on the back here. I thought I shot him, but I guess not. That's it. So there's that little cutscene. Boss will spawn. Chromatic chapel here, so go and take him out. I'm going to skip Monoko. And then of course use free aim on this one because it's a flying boss. Yeah, you can use Last Chance first if you want to, so that you enter Virtuo's stance. Yeah, but that's literally all we need to do here. So you shoot the crows, you get a flag, you get the Expedition 34, grab a Colour of Lumina guys, and then you kill a boss, and then we can leave. So I'm just going to make sure I'm still equipping these new pictos. Somebody's telling me in the comments that there is a way to sort the pictos list by recently obtained, but I still can't find it. The thing is, the person who wrote that, the message has now been deleted when I reply to it. So maybe you can't, I don't know. But yeah, I've had another look. I still can't find a recently obtained tab for the pictos. So yes, this is it, the Reacher. Kind of just north from the Crow. There'll be that wooden platform coming out from up ahead. Just fly up guys and come in. Yes, the Reacher. So this first flag, yes, the entrance. So this is the last large area we're going to be exploring. We've got like two or three smaller areas after this. But this is the last long one, yeah, which takes almost 20 minutes to do. Right, so from the flag you're going to come around here. We're going to slide up the rope. Once slide up the rope, you're going to go right and break the paint spike. Yeah, just break it and then climb the rope behind it. And up here you're going to find a colour of lumina. Yeah, grab this colour of lumina. Then we're going to slide back down. There we go. And once you get relationship max with Martel, she can slide down Verso's rope. Yeah, so we're at the bottom here. Now come back through here and just carry on with the main path now. Right, so I'm going to run past these enemies, these orphalins. I'm going to run straight past them till the end. And in this far corner on the left will be a colour of lumina. Now I'm just going to come back up this ramp slightly, go right, then I'm going to grapple across to that suspended platform and grapple across again. Right here. Yes, we're going to come around this corner, just on the right there'll be some chroma. Grab that, then you want to drop down here guys. Once you drop down, head between these crates to find some more chroma. And then go left, and near the edge here where there's two enemies, one of them's got a frying pan on his head. Yes, you'll find a picto. That is the draining cleanse. Right, I'm just going to equip them. New pictos. Yeah, we'll get Martel to rank 6 and then rank 7 at the end of this video. Yeah, now I'm going to continue coming along here. This is the main path you have to go through in order to progress through this area. Yeah, so run past all these enemies, unless of course you want to kill them. Our farm at the end, by the way, we're going to have to farm for about 20 minutes. You'll be basically getting about 22 million experience every 3 minutes. Yeah, about that. Yeah, so go back, colour of lumina guys to the left of this hot air balloon. And then ride it. Yeah, ride it to the next area. Yeah, I've got every video recorded. It's definitely 29 parts. To be honest, I could have probably squeezed it into 28. But all the videos we're doing are probably a bit longer than 30 minutes then. Because part 27 and 28 are only like 22 minutes long or something. But yes, here's the next flag. Yes, the mountain. Right, so from that flag, you're going to grapple across to the next hot air balloon. And then grapple across that far mountain over here. Now these enemies, we want to kill them because they drop a pictos called Sniper, which makes it so you can break enemies with your first free aim shot on each turn, which is actually really good. I don't really get a chance to use it now, but I could have used it quite a lot later on, earlier on, sorry. Yeah, and I did avoid fighting these to see if you can get sniped from anywhere else, because the final area, there's more of these enemies but like a stronger variant. But you can't get sniped from them unless you get it from these guys here. They will drop snipe, so there you go, that one's Sniper. So make sure you fight them one time. Yeah, the enemies in the final area can give you an upgrade to Sniper, but they won't give you the Sniper pictos if you don't already have it. So you have to get it from these guys, so make sure you kill them first bunch of enemies. Right, carry on up the hill slightly, take a right, go right again, and get chroma near the crates on the edge. Come along here, now we're going to traverse across these wooden platforms. Yep, all the way along here, and at the end we're going to find yet another pictos. Yep, pick it up. Yes, it's a upgrade actually, longer shell. You can try and get back if you can without falling down. I've not been able to do it yet. I always have to climb up the rope at the end. But yes, once you've got them, come back to the main path, no go right and follow it upwards. Yep, continue up here. And there'll be another hot air balloon. So you're going to ignore it for a moment. You're going to go left first. You find a wall with some little things on that you can grab onto and pull yourself up. So grab on, climb up guys, and then make our way along this kind of like little cavern. Grapple at the far end, and then once up here, follow the edge on the right, and eventually you'll come to some chroma. There she is. Yes, grab that chroma. And then we're going to come in this direction next. Yep, I'll show you on the map where we're going, but I can't because we don't have one. So I probably won't do that. But yes, over here, you'll find the fading man. Still not quite faded away yet. Yeah, from him we're going to go right, grapple across, grapple again. And from this platform, try not to fall down, because if you do, you're going to have to come all the way back up again. There's, I think, 2 good pictos up here, or 2 new ones. So come straight down, there'll be these 2 enemies at the bottom. Go with pictos in between them. Yes, charge and counter. Make way back up the hill, and keep an eye out for a little crawl space on the right. There she is. So go through here. That's it. Crouch down and drop onto the sledge just below. You'll find another pictos. Charging attack. Once got charging attack, drop back down to the main path. Back earlier. Now we're going to make our way all the way back to that hot air balloon, guys, and ride it to the next flag. Yeah, we're probably about halfway, maybe halfway through, maybe just a little bit less through this area. So you can imagine how long it is. It is a little bit linear compared to some of the others. You know, like the paths are narrow, so it's kind of a bit easier to see where to go. And there's only like 1 or 2 branching paths that you go through. But yeah, this next flag, it'll lead you to a junction which has about 3 or 4 branching paths. This is probably the only one. Yeah, so you get this flag here. Yep, this is the ladder area. The next flag is called the Foggy area. Yes. And I am not lying. Yeah, so you want to come down this ramp, go right and get a colour of Lumina. And you want to come down this rope over here. It's going to lead you to a mime. Yeah, so here's another one. Just going to fight this mime and get another outfit. I guess this one drops in a haircut and an outfit. Baguette for another one of your party members. Yes, I'm going to use Minoko to break his break gauge. Yeah, we're going to break his spirit. And then my L's going to use straight into Stendhal, or last chance and then Stendhal. Right, once beaten, you can grab our colour of Lumina beside him. Did you notice then, my L started in Virtuo stance before I even got an attack? I've been trying to figure out why that happens. I'm going to have to rewind this later and try to see what happens. I think it might be connected to it's something to breaking the enemies. It kind of, or if the enemy's got a shield, because the Sakaran weapon, it has the first ability on the first bonus is if you break an enemy shield, you go into Virtuo stance. But I didn't break it, and it doesn't always work. And of course, a burn, when you do that, it avoids the shield anyway. So I'm not quite sure if breaking the enemy sometimes affects your other teammates as well, and it gives them the bonus for their weapon. Something I'm going to try to keep a lookout for. But yeah, carrying along here, guys, you'll eventually reach an NPC. There'll be a cutscene. Yeah, to make way past him.
Would have loved to see this.
And we'll come to this ramp. So another hot air balloon. Of course, to the left of it is either a path or an item. This one has an item to the left of him, a chroma. So grab a chroma and then take this up to the Foggy area. Yeah, we're getting very close to the end of this area now. But this area we're going to now, the Foggy area, it leads you back to the ladder area if you want to get all the loot. I mean, if you don't want to, you could probably get through this area really quick, because the only thing of value is an expedition journal, and it's on the main path anyway, so you can't really miss it. I think it's one journal. Oh, you have to go in the manor. There's also the manor you have to go in to get a record, or is it a journal? So there's that at least as well. So yes, trigger that flag, guys. That is the Foggy area. Then carry on along the main path. Once you get across this little bridge, take a sharp right, go along these wooden planks, and at the end you're going to find another pictos, protecting tint. Yeah, so from there you want to go down this hill next to the north. Yes, keep going north, but try to keep left as well. Yes, follow the left wall. Yes, it will bend further left as you get near the bottom. Continue following this, and as you reach the rope to the left of it, yes, will be another item. Yes, a colour of lumina. Go down the rope next, and I'm going to talk to the merchant. You're going to challenge him in battle. Yeah, so hero goal. Yeah, let's fight the merchant. That's my L. So a quick stendal should make mincemeat of him. Yes, and then from him we're going to buy a weapon and 2 pictos. Yeah, so we're going to buy a weapon, Tyroso, and pictos expose and break, and charge and weakness. You don't have to buy the weapon, but I like to always buy pictos anyway, so I'm trying to find every pictos in the game. I think there's 193 altogether. I mean, that's what's been found so far, and that's all that I found. Yes, at the end of this I do have 193 pictos. Seems like a bit of an odd number. I think there'd be like 195 or 200. Or maybe there's more to come with DLC, and it'll kind of be more like an even number then. But yeah, you want to use this hot air balloon. This is going to take you back down the mountain, kind of back down to the ladder area. Yes, but it takes you to like an optional path, so you can get some loot which you can't normally get unless you come down this way. So once you land, you can see an item between the enemies. So some chroma. Yep, so you want to grab that, guys, and then grapple across to this middle platform. Grapple across again. Yes, and you'll find this rope leading down a big hole in the middle of the platform. Slide down it, and it's going to take you all the way back down here. Yep, and grab that pictos. Yes, the healing boon. So from there we're going to drop down, and nearby should be a manor entrance. Let's head into the manor. So in this first room we are going to find a journal. Yes, the unknown, the Reacher. So grab that journal and then make our way back to lobby, guys, and then exit the manor. Yes, now this is all recorded, it's now to start time to start working on something else. Yeah, so I can just take time with this now it's kind of recorded. Each day, just come on, edit the commentary and upload it. So it's going to push this tank now. You need to push a tank kind of, I think it's to the southwest corner. But you come across a lot of enemies on your way and some loot if you haven't already looted the area. So you've got this item here between them enemies, a colour of lumina. Yes, you kind of try and push him to the southwest corner, and nearest stone opposite it will be that chroma, and there's your stone there, guys, that yellow stone. Like I said, it's in like the southwest corner. Right, so we're going to engage him. You need to dodge or parry his first attack, so make sure you're ready. Yeah, he's either going to melee you or do a ranged combo like this. At the end of the game, I've got about 400 spare lumina points to allocate. So you do end up with loads, way more than what you need. Yes, I got a tank, of course. I just skipped Minoko's turn when it got to him, and Martel used Last Chance, followed by Stendhal. So from there, We're going to head back to the manor door, and just past the manor door, it's going to be a ramp where we need to go to continue. But we want to go past the ramp, don't go up it yet, and just past it, guys, in this far corner will be another colour of lumina. So now we're going to go up the ramp. This is going to bring you back to that intersection near the ladder area. Remember where we fought the mime? Yeah, it's going to take us back there. And then we're going to warp back to the Foggy area. That's pretty much the area done now, by the way. Yeah, this last little stretch takes you right up to the boss, and there's only like 1 or 2 things to collect. And they're kind of on the way there anyway. Yeah, so we're back to the Foggy area. So we're going to head down this bridge again to get up to the hill. Yeah, so from here, we are going to head northeast. But once you get to this junction this time where we kept right before, you now want to keep right. So we've kept left before, now you want to keep right. So yeah, keep right now, go past these enemies. And once you reach that rope over there, opposite the rope will be this chroma. Grab the chroma and then slide up the rope. Right, once you get up, go left to find another one. Climb this one next. And at the top here, if you go left, you'll find an item. You see it straight ahead of you, hopefully. Yes, grab that colour of lumina, guys, and then you want to take the other path. There will be a grappling point, so be ready to grapple across. That's it. And at the end here will be some more chroma. I think there's one more item. No, sorry. There is still one more enemy near the end. So you want to make your way past him. Yeah, so chromatic enemy yet, just before the big boss. Yeah, make your way past him. And come through here and you'll find another expedition journal just before the next hot air balloon. There it is, near this little campsite, expedition number 61. Yeah, I've already got a 69, if that's what you thought I was going to say. Yeah, expedition number 61. Grab that one and then use the hot air balloon afterwards. Yeah, it's going to ride this to the final flag. Say that, there's 2 flags. You've got this one here, there's one right before the boss, which is literally about 10 seconds worth of running. So I'm not quite sure why it's so close. I think there is. But yes, up here we've got one more item and we've got a chromatic enemy. And then we will make our way to the boss. The boss you can fight only as one person. But it's going to be at our strongest gal, Mael. So it's going to be mega easy to do. Right, so there's the flag. Going to activate it. Yes, and then carrying along here. Grapple across. And at this fork, you want to go left. So go left at this fork. And then just on your left before the next grapple, there's the chroma. Grab the chroma. Now we're going to keep grappling across to these floating platforms. And you can probably see it on the far one. There's a chromatic enemy with blue wings. Yep, so I'm going to engage it and delete him really quickly. You can skip Minoko and then just use Last Chance and Stendhal as Mael. This boss coming up, we can do something similar. You'll be playing on only as Mael anyway, so just use Last Chance and Stendhal straight away. And that's it. Nothing else to do before the boss. So once beaten, we're just going to make our way back across. And carry on going up the hill. And a few steps later, that's when you find the flag before the boss. Yeah, so you see that shielding death pictos, which Sile had just learned. Yeah, shielding death. You want to equip that on everybody except for Mael, because what that will mean, when auto death triggers no revive, Mael will get more shields, which can mean more damage. To be honest, I don't think we even have. There's a pictos called powerful shields, where every shield you have, you do 10% more damage. But actually, I don't think we have that yet, and that's going to come in part 2028, I think. Yeah, I think that's going to come in part 28. But yes, rest of that flag, guys, carrying upwards, and you'll trigger a cutscene. So mega easy fight. Yeah, we warned her. We gave her the option to walk away, but she declined. So we're just going to have to use Last Chance and Stendhal. Yeah, show her what true power looks like. Here we go. Have some of this. Yeah, how many millions of damage are we going to do? 21 million. The final boss at the end, Simon, I do about 95, which is odd because on my other builds I've been doing about 120. I think sometimes the Lumina are they're a bit bugged out. They don't kind of calculate properly. Yeah, but once beta, you want to come outside to world map, guys, and you go back to camp automatically. Trigger a cutscene with Mael. Yeah, I think sometimes Lumina doesn't trigger properly. So if you're sure you have the same build as me, but something's not quite working, just try to like equip and unequip the Lumina again. Hopefully that'll fix it. Yes, I'm so certain. You know, I've got the builds all wrote down, and when I'm practicing on my next count, I'm doing exactly the same. But for some reason, sometimes doing less damage or more. I don't know why. I think it just might be some bug with Lumina not calculating properly, because there's quite a lot of things going on with all this Lumina, isn't there? But yes, my L level 6 after coming back to world map. Now talk to my L one more time to go up to level 7. Now very, very important. Yes, one very, very important crucial part is coming up. You would not want to miss this, literally. So during this dialogue, you're going to get a chance to tell the truth or lie your tits off. We're going to tell the truth. Yes, you want to say yes, truth, in brackets. Yeah, that actually says truth in brackets next to the right answer. Yeah, so like I say, be very, very careful. If you pick this wrong answer, you cannot get this trophy. So yes, choose yes, truth. Honesty is the best policy. Yeah, there we go. Pick yes, truth. And that should give us rank 7. Now you've got everybody to choose from. Maybe change each character per night. Probably use Minoko first. Yes, and Eski last. Save the best for last. Yeah, so there we go, Mael. We'll take Eski to Nub to Expedition 69. Yeah, Gomouch, that's a new one. But yeah, once you're done, guys, go back to world map, and then that'll be it for part 26. 3 more to go. We'll get very, very close. Like I say, these next videos are quite short. But yes, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in part 27 tomorrow.